Stream. Mike the Intern and Jay Stevens. Watching documentaries so you don't have to. 104.7 The Cave.
104.7 The Cave, Mike the Intern, Jay Stevens in the studio for another riveting edition of Dark Side of the Stream, episode 256 this week.
It's good. 256.
We did.
Are we sure? Wait, are we sure?
We're sure. We're sure. We're right. Well, we've been consistently right
yeah,
for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, but also it's been consistently screwed up because of somebody over there.
Well, it took a while to get back on track.
Director Lawson.
DL. This week, we kind of broke format a little bit, which we'll get into that in a minute. We'll talk about that in a minute. But instead of watching a documentary, now that we're in the holiday season, I made Jay watch the Mel Gibson, Walton Goggins film, Fatman.
What an odd twist on A Christmas Tale.
Would you... Okay, I already know the answer to this because you don't watch movies, but do you at all watch any Christmas movies, like leading in?
Yeah, I like to try to every year. Sometimes it gets shut down by the missus, but I like to try to
Jordan watch. Do you want to watch?
Well, because she thinks I'm an idiot for watching it and it's stupid because it's so awesome. The Night Before.
That's your Christmas movie?
That's my Christmas movie, The Night Before. Elf 2 is good, but number one is The Night Before, where the three buddies go out and take drugs and stuff, and it's, yeah. The texting scene at the dinner table, come on now, tell me that isn't money.
Jordan, you're absolutely right, 100%. I got your back in this one.
She doesn't care for when things are really stupid like that, she doesn't care for that.
I just like with Halloween and Bondsgiving.
Halloween,
which I
have to watch David S. Pumpkins. I should have made you watch David S.
I watch it, but not every year because it's on the like with so we have I don't know how many movies on the Halloween horror list.
I know you have
and TV episodes. You have
all month long in Halloween.
It's random number, whatever that is. That's what we watch. And then once we get to about a week out, because it's random, there are the ones that we have to watch. Yeah. Well, the ones you have to watch, like Dawn of the Dead, Halloween 3. There's a million of them. I didn't want to get to. I do the same thing. Well, with Bondsgiving, I watch all Bond from the beginning of November through Thanksgiving. The reason this is why I created Bondsgiving. When I was a kid, probably about 14 or 15 years old, and I started smoking pot.
Wait, you smoked weed?
Oh, yeah.
Grass?
A lot of it. Anyway, it's legal now, so what are you going to do? TBS did a thing during this time of the year where they would play back-to-back Bond movies every night starting at 7 o'clock. So from 7 till like midnight, you would be Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Sean Connery, whatever iteration of whatever film randomly. And so everyone would get into their rooms and kind of chill down for the night. I'd sneak out and do my thing, come back inside, watch Bond. So for that time period and this time period are endeared to me, so that's why I created Bond's.
Can I just let you in on a secret of Jay Stevens' world? My upbringing with Thanksgiving was, my childhood was very loosey-goosey, as you know. But to my mom's credit, every Thanksgiving, she'd wake up super early, take me surfing, sit on the beach while I would go surfing. Come back home, I'd sit on the couch and watch Twilight Zone marathon, and she would cook me a turkey loaf.
Yeah, a turkey loaf. Mm-hmm. Not a turkey...
No, turkey loaf.
What's a turkey loaf?
Little can thing. It's like a little square, almost like a meatloaf, but it's
like a Hawaiian thing?
Like a pre-made thing.
Is this a Hawaiian thing?
No. This is a American thing.
I've never heard of a turkey loaf before. That's a sweet memory.
Yeah,
that's cool that you did that. I think more people now, in more than ever, have given up on Thanksgiving, and I think that's a horrible thing because Thanksgiving is an incredible holiday, and I don't put up any Christmas stuff until after Thanksgiving.
And I tell you what, my new Thanksgiving tradition is that we do every year these past few years. Me and Jordan
get wasted on Wednesday, and
I do a show Wednesday night. We get up Thursday, start drinking. We head to Kansas City.
Oh, you do the plaza? Yeah.
We do the plaza lighting, and then that night,
nice.
The only thing open is the gay bar.
Or casinos. You can always go to the boat, man.
Yeah, we like going. There's a charity event at the gay bar. We raise money for children. It's a drag show, and they raise money for children. So that's our charity event we go to every year.
That's great. Good for you. I don't do that. I just do dinner and family and stuff, football. Yeah. But anyway, we got way off topic. So once Bondsgiving's done, I have the same rule for Christmas. It's just a huge list. And the fact that you have two, it just breaks my heart because there's so many incredible Christmas movies. This one that I made you watch is one. No.
Which is your favorite Christmas movie?
Objectively, I'd have to say Charlie Brown just because of the music and what it means to me. But man, I love White Christmas. I love the Santa Claus with Tim Allen. Santa Claus with Tim Allen is so freaking good. Elf is good, but Elf kind of came in at a time when I was already I had already grown up, and it didn't like I was like but like there was an '80s one with who's the guy who played Arthur, British actor
Dudley Moore.
He was in one called The Santa Claus. The dude from Third Rock from the Sun, John Lithgow, is like a bad guy in it. It's phenomenal.
There is a ton of Christmas movies.
I can just go on and on and on about this, but again, Die Hard,
Massacre?
Lethal Weapon to an extent. That's why we have a list. But Fatman definitely deserves to be in there because I mean, despite his shortcomings as a human being, I do love Mel Gibson movies, and this one in particular, I think it was a good return to form for him in the kind of character that he can excel at.
Lethal Weapon type
character. Also looking at the lore of Santa Claus and the idea of what that is, and now juxtaposition into where we are, because you can't have like with these kids now, like that doesn't work. So this is the one that works with this. But we'll talk about this Fatman as we discuss this on Dark Side of the Stream on 104.7 The Cave.
Dark Side of the Stream, Mike the Intern and Jay Stevens, watching documentaries so you don't have to. 104.7 The Cave.
Jay Stevens, Mike the Intern, back in the studio. It's Dark Side of the Stream, episode 256. This week we're doing Fatman on, or was it Netflix? Is it on Netflix? Where'd you watch it?
Netflix, yeah, Netflix.
I think I have it.
Yeah. Like I said, a very interesting tale, a twist on the Christmas classic.
So
Kris Kringle and the elves.
Yeah, the idea that, it's not like this magical thing. It's just pretty much a guy that's been doing this.
It's probably the truest representation of the world today.
The most,
Christmas.
Really. And it also is a pretty direct.
Santa kind of goes off in hiding,
Direct representation of if the American government found out that there was, in fact, a Santa Claus and elves that could mancher on a level that they can.
Travel around the world
they would definitely go and contract them for weapon defense systems all day. What'd you think of the kid? The kid that hires the hit.
Barron Trump, you mean? That's who I thought he was.
I didn't say that.
Who I thought he was.
I didn't say that.
He was cutthroat business kid, bro. Cutthroat rich business kid, bro. Cutthroat.
Who was feeding his grandmother fentanyl-laced milk and stuff.
And then the Walter Goggins hitman guy, I did appreciate the jiu-jitsu training that he did in the show. I was like, okay. What was that sound?
I don't know, but you're gonna brush past. I don't want to. I think Walton Goggins and his portrayal deserves his own
very
segment.
good hitman.
So let's not get there too quick. But I thought that I should have done more research, because I still to this day don't know like who directed this, who wrote this movie. I just know that I saw
came
that
out of nowhere. Right?
I saw that. I saw one day. I saw that there was a Santa Claus movie coming. Mel Gibson was the Santa, and that Walton Goggins was in it. And I was already a massive fan of his from everything that he's ever done. Which, by the way, I did not know this. He's in Major League 3, Back to the Minors, with Scott Bakula from Quantum Leap, and it's crazy because he still has that he looks like he's 21, but he's got that smile that Walton Goggins has. His teeth are still just like Baby Billy, glistening.
Major League 3,
Back to the Minors.
That is probably one of the most nerdy things I've ever heard Mike the Intern
It's got
say.
dude from Quantum Leap on it. I didn't even know it existed until I was like, I think Krista goes, dude, I think this is a young Walton Goggins. I came around, I was like, oh my God, that is him.
Wow.
But anyway, so whoever wrote this screenplay, because there's so many levels, even to an extent, you could even say that Santa Claus in this role is a little bit of a psychopath in what he's willing to do. You know that he's doing it for the right reasons, at least according to him, but there is a level of you have to play by their rules to beat them at their own game. So he kind of has to be in the way that he meets all the psychos. But I thought, like, back to what I was saying with the kid, that in itself is a horrible psychopathic child. But what scares the hell out of me is when I watched that for the first time, I was like, you know how many kids are probably like this, like for real? that do that.
That's freaky.
I mean, we're lucky that we have but you see stories about this stuff all the time, that kids like kid gets his iPad taken away and, you know, shoots his mom, or like stabs his parents with a fork, or kid wants to have a party at his house, so one kid killed his parents and had them buried in the bed. We did a documentary one about that one. They had a party the whole time, parents are in the bed. Jeez. So, and like, that was like 10 years for this. So I don't think it's getting any better. I guess the point is, raise your kids, right?
Properly, or try to show them love.
Show them love. Have a relation. Don't just be a parent.
Yeah.
Have a relationship with your child. That's the key.
Got that, fellow cool kids?
When we come back, we're going to talk about the hitman in this movie, Walton Goggins. Next, Dark Side of the Stream on 104.7 The Cave.
Dark Side of the Stream, Mike the Intern and Jay Stevens. Watching documentaries so you don't have to. 104.7 The Cave.
Mike the Intern, Jay Stevens, back in the studio. It is Dark Side of the Stream, episode 256. This week we did Fatman, which is a holiday movie you should definitely watch.
It was interesting because I was like, okay, is this supposed to be a comedy or is it supposed to be serious? For like the first 45 minutes, I was like...
It comes in. That's also something
very interesting.
That is either, I think that's a director move, because you're absolutely right.
I'm like, I don't know if they're trying to be funny or they're not.
At the very beginning, you kind of, it's real kind of lighthearted. It's light, but you see like this psycho kid and stuff,
and the hitman.
But then it becomes pretty. There are in some instances and scenes where then you're like, oh no, this is real.
Yeah,
this is for real.
Yeah,
this is a real thing.
That's why I said it was a very odd twist on a Christmas movie.
I thought Goggins, man, he is such an incredibly versatile actor. Like, did you ever see Vice Principals?
Nope.
Okay. Vice Principals, I absolutely think everyone should watch that show. It's only like 3 seasons.
How many movies has this dude been in, Goggins? I know
he's got a million credits.
I know he was in White Lotus. I heard it was a very incredible, very edgy scene. I just haven't seen it.
White Lotus, he's great in, but it was just 1 season, and he is who he is. But like, Vice Principals was absolutely incredible. Him and Danny were just like, they play off each other so well, and it's just he's just so freaking good. And then, of course, Fallout. Yeah. Which is arguably, in my opinion... I think
Fallout's where I first came to know who this guy's name was even. I didn't know him before that.
Called Justified.
I also... Yeah, I mean, I haven't got...
He was in
Justified.
Justified, too. I heard the show, but I didn't hear the name.
Yeah, 44 movies. That's a lot.
It's been in 44 movies. We have 2 producers now.
But TV-wise...
One doing the cameras, one doing the information.
He's done a lot of stuff, and he's always good. And he's like, Fallout, again, is the best video game adaptation. There is no better.
Producer Uli, can you pull up who wrote Fatman and what else he wrote?
He's going to look it up for us.
Yeah,
while you do that, I loved the obsessiveness of that character, the idea that he was just collecting all of the true Santa gifts, what people were willing to give up and like sell it on the underground kind of thing. Like, that was wild.
That's why I said it was a very interesting twist.
I just thought you'd be super into him when he finally got to Alaska and he got that white on white like snow. You're like, oh, wait a minute.
Snow trooper.
I wear black most of the time, but
snow trooper, baby.
You guys taking Alaska instead of your boob cruise? You should do Alaska cruise sometime and get that outfit.
Just bro.
It's a 2020 film, was written by Esham Nelms and Ian Nelms, who also directed the movie.
So it's just the
guy that wrote it, directed, a one-off guy. Did he do anything else?
Let me see what else that they've done.
Esham Wells?
Yeah, the Wells. I don't know what else they've done.
Because God, he
just came out with magic and
comes out of nowhere,
dropped a hit.
And you're like,
now he's just somebody we used to know. Like that's Goja guy.
It's such a good.
What's that guy's name? Somebody he used to know. He dropped a hit and dipped out. Who's that guy? Goiter? No, that ain't his name.
That Doja guy. He was been smoking on the Doja. He can't remember it. Doja. Well, while our producer figures that out, again, I also thought Mrs. Claus, she was
good, Mrs.
amazing.
Claus.
Like, couldn't ask for a better a better wife in this I guess job that he has, which is just incredible. And I also really like the elves. I thought they were super
I literally
cool.
just gonna say the elves.
And then when they sit down and their diet's like full of like just nothing but straight
the guy's
candy.
trying to tell him, why don't you eat some protein or something?
He's like, we understand that.
Yeah. This is how I live forever or whatever. Live for 100
and
years.
sugar load, and that's the way it works.
So they have a pretty small body of work. They've done Lost on Purpose, 2013.
Lost on Purpose, don't know what that is.
Waffle Street, 2015.
Don't know what Waffle Street is.
Red Right Hand.
Red Right.
And,
Tyler knows that one.
and Small Town Crime.
That's a doesn't get any better than that. We'll be back with our reviews. It's Dark Side of the Stream on 104.7 The Cave.
Dark Side of the Stream, Mike the Intern and Jay Stevens, watching documentaries so you don't have to. 104.7 The Cave.
Hey, Stevens, Mike the Intern, back in the studio one more time. It's Dark Side of the Stream, episode 256. So, what would you give this?
I'll go 3.5.
Wow.
Yeah, 3.5.
Right.
It was all right. It was just an odd twist, and like I said, I was confused for the first 45 minutes, and I kind of got on board with what's going on.
So, I have a proposal.
Yeah.
Since we watch documentaries, movies, how about for a while you suggest a documentary and I suggest some? I know a movie that does not. I'll never make you watch Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I'll never make you watch Kurosawa. Really heady stuff, lighthearted, not just easy, digestible movies that I think that you need to see as a man in his 50s that have not seen yet. I will do my best to cater to that.
All the time?
Just for a little bit.
Boy.
Just for a little while.
Changing the script.
Well, not really, because it's documentaries, movies. We've been saying it that way for a long time.
Right.
So
did we foretold of this?
I think you put yourself in a corner. I put baby in a
so
corner.
Many good documentaries.
But we do it every week, so I mean, there's enough time.
If you want me to do it, I will do it.
Oh, right. I didn't even have to use Tyler to help me in this one. Thanks. He was willing to go to bat for it.
I'm a team player, guys.
Because there are a lot of films out there that I think that you need to see that will help round you out as an individual.
Ooh.
While your documentaries will help round me out. So on that note,
my documentary pick for next week is a brand new Netflix called Being Eddie.
Oh, Eddie Murphy, cool.
Yeah, nice Eddie Murphy.
I can't wait to watch it. I've seen almost all of it. Now I need to finish it, but
it had some pretty interesting points in there about his life and career.
The biggest thing, which I'm going to spill the candy right now, but it was like eye-opening, was the idea that he wanted to be a ventriloquist. Right, he started out as a ventriloquist, but he couldn't figure out the mouth thing.
Yeah.
But what he excelled at was to do the voices. Which became like how he approached
Shrek,
comedy.
Look at Shrek.
Look at everything he did in Saturday Night Live and all the stuff.
Gumby, okay.
It started with wanting to be a ventriloquist. That's incredible to me. Anyway, yeah, definitely Being Eddie on Netflix. And as always, you can watch us do this every Thursday, 9 a.m. on Facebook and YouTube. Download it as a podcast for free on our 104.7 The Cave app, or listen to it on the radio at 9 a.m. or 6 p.m. every Thursday. I'm Mike the Intern. That's Jay Stevens reminding you.
We watch documentaries
movies, so you don't have to. It's Dark Side of the Stream on 104.7 The Cave.